guys, happy Tuesday. We hope that you're having a great, fantastic day. We're here today to talk to you about all the new comics that released. We are going to go over some of the most popular things that came out. If you want any of this stuff that we talk about, just let us know in the comments and we can stick it in your box while supplies last. If you don't have a box, we can set you up with one. My name is Megan. This is Andy and Jason, and we're from Infinity Flux, probably right down the road from you, unless you're not watching in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Yeah, we don't just stream this in one city. We don't localize the stream.
Anyway, we are going to go over all this awesome stuff. DC titles are out and for sale today. All the rest will be out tomorrow. In the comments, let us know what you're excited about. Please share or the stream or tag some of your friends, and we'll chat with you in the comments. So let's do this. Who's going first?
What's the hot one to go first?
I can start out with the one that we don't have much left of. So this is the latest Venom. This is issue number 27. All we have left are variant covers. We keep upping our Venom order and upping it and upping
and
it.
And adding it to your polls.
Yeah, it keeps just getting added to the poll list. It's incredible how much Venom that we move these days. This was a wild issue. So, one of the great things about working at a comic store is we get to read the stuff first. And we take heavy advantage of that. So I cracked this thing open. I read it during a break today. And there are a lot of characters in it. That's what I'll say. We try not to do too many spoilers on the show. But there are more Venomized characters in this than have been in previous ones. Certain Venomized characters we haven't seen since Venomverse. There are some deaths in this, but it's nothing that's like super major. It's still cool. There's at least one part that made me actually laugh out loud.
Wow.
I know people love to type that, but I actually did it.
It made you lol?
No, it didn't make me do it. It just made me laugh out loud. So it was a wild issue. I mean, by the end of it, I was almost like, wow, this is overwhelming how much stuff occurred in Venom number 27. I think online they're saying it is first full appearance of Codex. I don't know how true that is. I'm going to have to reread it and talk with some
They've talked
people.
about that character for a while.
Yeah. So about Virus, though, there is not a full reveal of who Virus is. There are some details that are added, though, some major details. So that is my quick review of Venom number 27 without revealing too much.
I think Death Metal is on the slab next.
Yeah,
if you
let's
guys are
just
just now joining us, though, anything that we talk about or you see here is still available in limited quantities. So if you want anything, just let us know.
What I love about Death Metal is for a lot of series, we'll talk about the first few issues, but then, most people who want to get on it will have gotten on it. But there's so much stuff in Death Metal that you just want to keep talking about it. So I will say that my best description without spoiling things for Death Metal number 3 is if you kind of had your first issue that set up the world, the second issue definitely set up the villain and all of that.
Yep.
This one is, because it seems like a very Batman-heavy book, but really, even Scott Snyder said that Wonder Woman is the main character in this.
Number 1 kind of felt that way.
Yeah. This is Wonder Woman taking charge and being like, okay, here's our plan. You go over here, you go over here. And if you are excited about the one-shots coming out, the Multiversity Crisis or whatever it is, Speed Metal, all of that, this is where you find out what those are and who they're going to have in them and kind of what the ultimate goal. It's no surprise that each of the books is kind of a team with a goal in mind. And the goal definitely feels bigger than we originally thought. Like it's a entire DC Universe comics line issue type thing.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't stop myself, and I read spoilers on it. Like, before it was out, I saw a spoiler link, and usually I don't click it, but I clicked it. and I saw some messed up stuff with Robin King.
Yeah, Robin King describes things that he likes doing in graphic detail, and you're like, this is a really messed up kid.
Yeah, not a normal adolescent.
No, he. Yeah, just thinking about that is
That's
is
the only
bad.
part I saw.
Yeah, so yeah, Robin King is in it, which is kind of one of the big draws to this series now. Let's see.
I just like seeing Bruce Wayne as a Robin for once. Because it's a young Bruce Wayne. So that's not a spoiler, I mean.
Yeah. So, any questions on this?
I'm going to read it.
What are the variants?
For sure.
The variants are, and I quote, we have the David Finch, Wally West, him with Dr. Manhattan's powers. And then we have...
That's the Art Germ.
The Art Germ Supergirl variant, which is super cool. That was like a Meagan joke.
But it's cool. It's a good joke.
Yes.
Speaking of Meagan, what did you read?
Well, we also, for Death Metal, have some of the 1 in 25s available too. So let us know if you want that, if you've been collecting the guitar covers. But yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah.
I read 7 Secrets. So Boom published this one, and as you know, Boom has just everything, most of what they've done lately seems to turn to gold. I think this one might be one of those as well. Really good storytelling, very clear, and just, good artwork. It's stuff you have to look, what's going on in the panel. It's very fast paced, but you need to stop and pay attention to what's going on, especially like the last page. You think it's very action heavy. It's the mystery, the seven secrets.
I was gonna say, what are the 7 secrets? Can you give us
that?
a
Is that a spoiler?
There's a prequel called 7 Hints.
There's like a magical order protecting these 7 secrets that have kind of helped keep the Earth, at bay, and some other order is trying to unleash them. For what reasons, we don't know yet, but there is an order of people who is supposed to be protecting these secrets, so we'll see if they can actually do that. I doubt they will be able to keep these secrets by the end of the series.
It's Tom Taylor writing it, who's doing Deceased right now, which is amazing. So
very fast paced. I did enjoy it. We have 2 variants on this one. We have this. Only have a couple of these. This is a polybagged spoiler variant.
It tells you probably what one of the secrets is.
Ooh, it might.
What's on the secret menu?
Then just the open order virgin variant with no trade dress on there. So these, a lot of people pre-ordered these, so I think they were excited about the series or heard about it later. So we don't have a ton of these left.
It's because our Comics from the Future show, we sold it well.
Yes. True.
So getting back to Marvel, I also read the latest Immortal Hulk, number 36. It's some weird stuff goes on in it. I'll say that. There's one character who has a very strange time during it.
Is it the Hulk?
No, it's not actually.
Okay.
It's a side character whose body has been gamma irradiated to not look like a body anymore.
Oh, good.
Yeah, a lot of gamma stuff going on in this issue. Also, there is a new sort of, I guess, offshoot of Alpha Flight in this issue called Gamma Flight. They're there to kind of fight what's going on with the Hulk and all the gamma radiation he's been unleashing. It ends with sort of a cliffhanger of a major character, I think issue 4, coming back. So that's sort of what is going on in Immortal Hulk right now.
Cool. And yes, Justin, we can get that in your box. And I see a couple other people watching. Hi, Richard and Walter.
Okay, so I just want to mention I didn't get a full chance to read the whole thing, but the last issue, I believe 759, I don't believe that, I know that because this is 760, of Wonder Woman, we sold out of it. This is the new creative team. It's a really hard cover to see.
Yeah, it's very
on
dark.
screen. It's Wonder Woman in front of some
So
shady
like
characters.
Giants or something.
Giant things, but that's why we put up this hard to tell backwards. amazing Middleton variant
Yeah, it's really
for
good.
Wonder Woman. And yeah, this is it Marcio Tamaki writing it, who did like Supergirl Being Super, has written a lot of really good stuff. And this is, I feel like they're using Maxwell Lord, who's going to, of course, be in the movie. And this one ends with maybe some parademons, so bringing some apocalypse stuff too. Um, Michael Janin is doing the art. Really, really nice. It's a great time to jump on Wonder Woman.
I was gonna ask, like, I know 759 was a good jump on point. Do you think people could still?
I
get
think
in on
so.
it
I
with this
think
issue?
it does a. It's weird that they did like a new creative team at 759 and not 760, just because we
Right,
love
yeah.
round numbers.
True.
So I do feel like this is would be a good point to jump on. They are doing the second printing of 759.
Oh, cool, good.
That we've ordered.
Yep,
So
that'll be here next week.
yeah, I would definitely suggest get this one, and if you like it, we'll have the second printing in, and then you can, go from there.
So-
But definitely get this one.
I know there's a new villain coming up called Liar Liar. They've been talking about this new villain.
That's a good name.
Any hint as to who it could be yet?
I don't believe so. Since we sold out of the previous issue, she could have made an appearance in there. I didn't see her in this as I
Because
Went
what
through
I've been
very
reading
fast.
is I think it's going to be like a side character who turns into a villain.
right. Yeah, we've even seen that variant cover coming up that
Yeah.
has her prominent on it.
Okay.
So I'm not quite sure what's going to be considered her first appearance or whatever, but yeah, a lot of books, a lot of new villains. It's pretty cool.
Sweet. All right.
Joker War time.
I got a couple things to throw in your face.
Ouch.
All right, so the penultimate Detective Comics issue before the end of Detective Comics on the Joker War checklist. What did I just say? That was a bunch of weird words. I haven't read this yet, but I've been following the Joker War stuff super closely, so I am excited to check this out. If you're on everything Joker War, then you have this in your box. But yeah, Detective Comics 1025. This is the A cover. You know, bag and board, and the super awesome variant cover. We have plenty of these left, so if you guys want any, let me know. And yes, Jonathan, we will get you that 7 secrets. Thank you for your kind words earlier. I saw that.
Yeah, and this is Kenneth Rocafort doing the cover and the interior art on Detective, which is cool because we haven't seen him at DC in a long time.
That cover, it almost reminds me of caricatures because the faces are really big.
Yeah. It looks like Joker
It's creepy caricature style.
has put his head and his mark on top of, I'm guessing that's Wayne Enterprises.
Yeah, apparently this, because I haven't read this issue yet, but I know this is exploring more about Joker owning Wayne Enterprises now and
Yeah.
him getting to explore all the toys.
With all the toys
within.
and all the money. So,
Hopefully he
Alright.
Scrooge McDucks into a big vat of Bruce Wayne's money.
So we're going to go over a few other things that have come out this week.
Just
Some
real
of
quick.
which, most of which we've not read. We don't have time to read all this. We're busy getting it ready. I did actually read this. This is the latest Amazing Spider-Man. It is issue number 46 by Nick Spencer. It is more on Sin Eater. So if you read the last issue, Sin Eater is back. Sin Eater has a shotgun and is using it on all kinds of people. There is definitely some killing, but the part I like about this one is Sin Eater is kind of like killing and hurting villains, and they do sort of a callback to sort of old Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns style, where they do like news interviews and they get the public's
yeah.
reaction,
Mm.
and the public kind of likes him. The public is like comparing him to the Punisher,
Oh yeah.
things like that. So so that's a cool new issue that is out.
Let's see. I've got Darth Vader number 4, which we have things to say about this. So, Darth Vader number 4 came out this week. Darth Vader number 3 we were shorted pretty significantly a few weeks ago.
Yep.
But we were working to get those.
They're
in.
on the way.
They're on the way to
Yep.
everybody's pull box who got those. So don't fret. You get to continue reading your Darth Vader story.
Yep.
I just read number 3, and so I can't wait to read number 4. It's awesome.
Okay, I got a couple things to show off here. So, Ghost Spider #9 is out. I know nothing about it.
I like that
Except
cover.
it's here.
Yeah, it has Venom on it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Venom is there.
It's real good. Okay, so that's out today, and also, or I'm sorry, out tomorrow. And this is out tomorrow as well. This is a hardcover of Cruel Summer. This is the collected Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. Collects Criminal #1 and 5 through 12, which is one singular story arc. They wouldn't just collect something randomly for that reason. We have a lot of people who follow everything that these guys do. They are the crime noir modern masters, so you will want to pick this up. I only have a couple of these. It is $35, so I will reach out to a couple of you who I know normally get this stuff. I'm taking one home myself.
Also out from Marvel is the latest issue of X-Force and Marauders. Issue number 11 is out for both of those. For anybody who is waiting for that, we have them on the wall and on sale as of tomorrow.
But wait, there's more. We have Flash number 759. And they even said, so this is by Joshua Williamson, and he's wrapping up his run on Flash. It's been going since Rebirth started.
Yeah,
and they say, like, the ultimate into it is going to be the metal tie-in Speed Metal. So I don't know how this is going to lead into that, but it may be interesting if you're not reading it and you do like the metal stuff to see where this is going and how it ties in with that. And there was also the variant cover. So.
All right. And I think the last thing we have to talk about today is Free Comic Day, right?
Free Comic
Everybody's
Summer.
favorite word, free.
All right, yes.
Their second favorite word, comic.
Yeah, there you go.
If you've been living under a pile of comics, then you may not have heard that we are doing Free Comic Summer every Saturday this summer. We're giving out free comics. They put out new ones every single week. So, what's coming out this Saturday? Blade Runner 2019, Hillbilly, Eric Powell, and Critical Role, Vox Machina for all of our RPG friends out there. And this also has something Andy was telling me about.
Yeah, it has Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology that is a adaptation of his book, which is like a modern retelling of Norse mythology. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, a lot of these free comic titles have multiple issues in them. Then we have Supermercado mixtape.
That looks fun.
It does look fun. Good for kids. A lot of, as the summer wears on, they have a lot more kid-friendly titles, I think,
every year
that come out.
Boom does their sort of mixtape thing.
This is Oni,
this is
actually.
Oni. Okay.
Yeah. And then, lastly, Little Lulu coming back. One of the first female titular characters.
What is she doing there?
She is
Looks like she's pouring chocolate.
pouring molasses.
Oh, okay, it's a trap.
It looks like a boys' club, and it says they wrote no girls allowed on it, and she wrote no boys allowed, and just pouring molasses on the other. I don't know.
Because they look worried.
She's one of the original stinkers, like Bugs Bunny.
OG stinker.
So come and get. We do 3 comics per person, and we still have plenty of the other titles. I don't think we've run out of anything really. We still have Spider-Man, we still have X-Men, we still have all that stuff. So come and get some free comics this Saturday. We open at noon.
Yep. Why not on a Saturday come out to your comic store and get some free comics? Come visit with us. So I think that's all the new stuff we're going to go over today. There's more on the wall, more variants. All the DC is on sale today. The Marvel goes on sale. Marvel and everything else goes on sale tomorrow. Make sure to check out our show on Friday, Comics from the Future, where we will be talking about all the upcoming comics that you can order.
Yep.
And then every Sunday, Megan and I host our Sunday comic book sale.
Yep. Feel free to comment on this video even afterward, because we'll see it and we can still stick things in your box as long as we have the stuff still left.
While supplies last.
Yeah, that phrase. But yeah, love to see you guys, and have a good rest of the week.